Hello LEGO fans, Bricks Unbound here with another LEGO City update. This update is special for several reasons. First of all, it's my 10th City update, which seems like a pretty good number to get to. Also, it is going to be the last update for 2016, since it is now December. And finally, as of last week, I have now been on YouTube for 1 year. It was 1 year ago that I published my very first City update. That was my first video ever uploaded to YouTube. And I have very much enjoyed my time spent here since then. Let's go ahead and zoom out. A lot of changes have been made to the city for this update. Partially because it was a big update, and also because I had some more buildings I wanted to add, so things needed to get rearranged. So you'll notice that there's no longer a train running around my city, which is kind of sad because I really like watching it go around, but I just did not have enough room to add any more buildings if I kept the train. So it's gone for the moment. Eventually I'll get more room or another table and add it back in, but for right now it's done. I do still have a tram that runs right up the middle of the city. So this area I was standing in is completely new for this update. It's a little park area, so I have the LEGO Creator Fountain free giveaway set there in the middle. Got Mariachi Man and a babysitter all hanging out here at the park, just enjoying the beautiful day. And in front here, we got somebody getting arrested. Looks like it's the same guy who got arrested in my previous update when he was at the Captain America speech trying to point out the Hydra henchman in the crowd. And yep, he's pointing another criminal out today to the police, but the police are not paying attention to him because he looks more like a criminal. So on the roof there is a member of the Steve Syndicate keeping watch for some heist that must be going on right now. Poor guy, he's just trying to do his duty and help out, but whenever he talks to the police, he gets arrested. And next to that is just this little food area slash waiting area for the tram. I just got the coffee chain over here, some people waiting on food and coffee. And the next, or beside the park here, we have the corner deli, which I just filled in the back of, made it a full building. Next to the LEGO store with some people out front of it. And beside that is the Minecraft shop, which is just a complete mock that I just used a lot of Minecraft themed pieces and builds for. And in front of the Minecraft shop we have a little bit of a soccer game going on. Looks like it's the A-Falls versus the A-Falls. So on this side we have Busy Blocks, TF Bricks, Benny's Garage, and Fish in Bricks is the goalie. On the other side we have A-Fall Man, Big Sue Bricks, TMX Brick Notes, and Maniac for Bricks in the goal there. Looks like they're having a pretty good game. Not sure what the score is, but looks like TF might be about to get drilled in the face by A-Fall Man, so hopefully nobody gets hurt too bad. And watching on by the bleachers are Brick Princess, Cool Kid Bricks, and Neptune Ice waiting for their turn to join the game. I want to give a special shout out to Neptune Ice. It was his city update 1 year ago that inspired me to finally post my update. At the time my city was pretty tiny with only 5, maybe 6 buildings in it, so I didn't feel like it was really good enough for an update, but watched his city update and decided, hey, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do mine. And behind the bleachers we have a little bit more of a wooded park area here. Not a whole lot going on. I definitely plan on adding some paths in. I just haven't had a chance yet. And we've got the animal control officer and her skunk on the hunt for somebody. So if you remember a couple updates ago, the shark suit guy managed to escape the truck that they'd captured him in. And it looks like he found a pretty good hiding place now among all the animals on the animal lover's roof. Which of course is a very safe place, as you can see by this guy eating the bunny. But we'll get to that more in a little bit. We'll go ahead and move over to the left here. See if we can figure out what the Steve Syndicate was doing up there on the roof. Here's just a view from this side. I surrounded the park with some buildings facing it. I think it looks pretty good. You can just walk between them. My city's not that big. People can walk back and forth. And if they really can't, I suppose they could take the tram. But I like the look of this nice big open green space right in the middle, leading up to the Ultra Agents Tower. But moving on, next to the corner deli we have the fire station, which is exactly the same as it's been for, I don't know, 5 or 6 months. I really just need to get a whole bunch of red bricks and finish building it, but haven't taken the time to do that yet. And out here, just some people hanging out, enjoying the day. I really like the build for this little 4x4 pulling the catamaran. Pretty cool set there. New 2017 set that's in a lot of stores. We do have some little creature hanging out on their catamaran. And behind that is a Lego truck. Hopefully it's gonna be okay, because it does look like it might be the target of the Steve Syndicate. We got one guy up on the roof here directing, a couple people hiding around the corner, somebody in the truck waiting to drive it out in front. So it looks like that Lego truck might be in a little bit of danger here, and the super secret police aren't going to be there to help him out since they're too busy arresting that criminal. This is just the backs of the building, so this street is not all that good looking because it's all just back ends of buildings, but I didn't have enough room to add anything else really, so that's what I got. And on the roof here, now that we've made it around the corner, so the back end of this block has my modified bike shop and cafe creator sets. I really like the look of that corner cafe there. I don't know, I really like that version better. And on the roof are the animal lovers, as I mentioned. So he's got a few more people hanging around, or a few more animals hanging out around him. In addition to the shark suit guy, he's got a couple more penguins and some birds and another skunk. And then over here, looks like he did manage to capture that rabbit and is getting ready to roast it up there. So he's gonna be full and happy, even if maybe his neighbor won't be if he ever finds out where his animals keep going off to. And a new addition to the city is the the Avengers Tower across from the Ultra Agents Tower. So I got, well, actually 7 copies of the set. I used 6 of the copies to build this, along with some pieces from my own collection, mainly the dark bluish gray plates here. But I think it turned out pretty well. I still have the entire interior to do, but we'll start at the top and work our way down. And here is the most recent addition to my city, the Agents of Mach. Thank you guys for doing the Sig Fig trade. Glad I could add you to my city, especially just in time for the addition of the Avengers Tower. And at the base of the tower, it looks like the Avengers are playing a little bit of disc golf here. Hawkeye, of course, already has his disc in there. Looks like Captain America made his shield in there too, probably with all kinds of crazy ricochets. And then Thor is just about there. So looks like they're enjoying the nice weather as well. And here's kind of a look at the front. It doesn't have doors yet. I think I might even raise it up another level, probably have a little bit wider level at the bottom, which unfortunately would get rid of the disc golf course, but that can be moved somewhere else if I need to. And yeah, Nick Fury, Tony Stark hanging out here, waving at Spider-Man as he swings by. When I first started my LEGO City, one scene I had in mind was just Spider-Man swinging between buildings, and I finally can do that because I have a couple of towers over here, and I'm really liking the look of this. My city's in a good spot, I feel, right now. And across from there is the Ultra Agents Tower. Uh-oh, looks like Spider-Man might be in trouble. They noticed his web up here, and looks like they're about to chop it down with their robot. Not too much going on in front of the tower, just got some agents hanging out here. The other side of my city here is the modular building block, basically. Got lots of the modular set up here. I don't have every single modular ever, as you can definitely tell. I have the pet shop Onward. I really wish I would have been able to get the town hall set before it retired, but no luck there. So we just got a parking lot back behind the pet shop and the townhouse. I do plan on getting the assembly square when it comes out in January. So it's going to go in this spot. The townhouse will probably get pulled out and moved somewhere else. Not sure where I'm going to put it yet because space is always the challenge, especially in my city, but I know with cities in general. And the Palace Cinema looks like it's got quite the line out in front of it for Rogue One. Got all kinds of Star Wars characters lined up. People dressed up as Star Wars characters, the actual characters, I'm not really sure. But the line wraps around the block. And here the guy who's cleaning the clock has decided to make his move and use the hidden grappling hook in his bucket to ascend to the top of the brick bank and try to rob it. the line is continuing around the corner here, just keeps going and going. Oh, some poor guy fell over going into the dry cleaners. Must have been a little bit slippery there. And another new building in my city here is the Detective's Office Modular. Finally got this built. I've had this set for a while in its box, but never got a chance to actually build it until just this past weekend. So excited to get that built and get it into the city. That and the Avengers Tower are the main reasons I need to take out the train. Which is, again, unfortunate I have to take out the train, but I do like the additional buildings and the park in the middle. Going down from there, nothing too exciting to see on this side of the city. Everybody's already at the park or at the movie theater. So these are just the poor guys who didn't get a chance to get their tickets. Speaking of poor guys who didn't get a chance to get tickets, I still don't have tickets for Rogue One either, so hopefully I can find some small theater around here that still has some left. Looks like the first criminal who was cleaning the clock might have trouble robbing the bank because it just got robbed by this guy. He might have left something behind. And down here is the horse riding a skateboard around town and distracting some of these stormtroopers who are supposed to be listening to Darth Vader's pep talk here on how they're gonna make this city great. And behind there is just the parking area. I like the look of this alley. Stitch is still going in and out of the basement of that townhouse. Not really sure what he's doing. Maybe he lives there. And at the very end of this street are the two towers that I have built, which aren't done. I mean, you can see right through the Chancellor's Tower here. Needs several more floors added. Have worked on a couple, but needs a lot more work done. And up at the top, I actually remember to park the Imperial Shuttle today. I've forgotten in the last few updates, so it's nice to actually have that where it belongs. I think it looks pretty good on top there. And of course, Emperor Palpatine, or I guess Chancellor Palpatine right now, is watching out over the city. Next to that is the Octan Tower, which will be getting taller. I just need to get the parts and the time to build it. I just added a few pieces on its roof. Still, I'm short way too many pieces. And I'm not sure what the Stormtrooper's doing. Maybe he's walking between buildings. Looks like that's probably what he's doing. Gotta start small. It's not too big of a gap, so hopefully he makes it fine. And that will pretty much wrap up this update. We have seen everything now. Here's a look at the park from a few different angles. I really like that aerial shot there. I like the look of those bleachers. I would just kind of put them in randomly just to fill up the space, but I think they look pretty good. Please let me know what you think about this update in the comments down below. I hope you have enjoyed it and have enjoyed my first year on YouTube as much as I have. Thank you for all of the support. I think I'm around 450 subscribers right now. I also just passed 1,000 followers on Instagram, so that's exciting. If you want to give me a follow there and haven't, go ahead and let me know what you think of this update. Thank you. Bye.